Hey guys! So today I'm going to show you guys how to make the butter. Yes, I already have a video, but some of the things I've changed slightly, so I just want to show you guys the changes that I've made, just to kind of show you what I'm doing now with the butter compared to what I was doing. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I basically kept this process the same. This batch doesn't have salt. I usually never salt my butter. And then I also don't have coconut oil in it. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of oil in it just to give it some whippiness. I couldn't find mine today, so that's why I just left it out. It's fine. It still makes it. And anyway, so that process is still the same. I still put it in the blender and mix it up for like 10 minutes until it becomes this mush of stuff. Which is buttermilk and then butter. And then what I do is... Okay, I'm going to show y'all what I do. So I take my cheesecloth. I had to get a new one. So I kind of strain mine out because it's really watery. So I kind of let it like drip off first before I put it in my cheesecloth just to reduce some of the buttermilk. So I put it in my hand and I squeeze it in here. And squeeze all the buttermilk out, just like any other butter. And then I made this ice water bowl, and I just dip it in here a couple of times. Some people let it set, but I just dip it. And then I kind of squeeze it off again before I put it into my butter dish. And then once I get all my butter done, I'll flatten it out. But for right now, it just makes a bunch of little butter balls, basically. And you can leave them like this if you want. You could also like kind of prep them, like if you know you're gonna need them for like the recipe for the week, you could make butterball prep, I guess. But I'll flatten it all out. And this is also my new butterball container, okay, or my butter container. So I actually kind of sterilized it first to make sure it was clean and it would get a good seal. But I got this at Walmart, literally at Walmart, in the like aisle where they have like all the like kitchen utensils and like containers. So before, what I was using is I noticed that my butter was going bad and stuff really quick, right? And I knew it was because the container I was using wasn't getting a good seal, and it was literally just because it was an old margarine container, which margarine doesn't stay and doesn't react like real butter does, okay? So I went and bought this container, and it has a seal on the top of it, so it keeps it airtight. Now, granted, it's probably not as great as, like, the Butter Bell containers, but I used this one last month, and it literally lasted, like, 3 weeks in this container, and it stayed good. And my other one, I only lasted maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks on a good week. And I also got a new fridge, so that also helps. So, but I would say if you're not going to get a new fridge, definitely go ahead and get a new container that has a good seal. The Butter Bell bowls, they are probably the best for it. But basically you just want an airtight container, because what I was using was not great, and what I got is so much better. But basically, for the rest of this recipe, after that side tangent, is you're just going to repeat this until all your butter's gone. And I'm actually going to make a loaf of bread with this buttermilk. And you can also make like buttermilk biscuits and stuff. I may try that. I haven't made any homemade biscuits yet. So I may try that. So, but yeah, those are the things I've changed. It's still messy. I haven't figured that out. There's probably a way to keep it less messy, but you know, I like getting my hands dirty, so it works. But anyway, those are the slight changes I made. Not too drastic, just a couple of little changes. So hopefully, you know, you'll have more success with your butter than I did the first time going around. You know, you learn, you grow. So, see you guys next time.